hatred is the real point. Influencers come up with slightly unique wrinkles on time-tested misogynistic ideas and use them to rile up the weirdos and increase their view counts and sell ugly t-shirts and cryptocurrency or whatever they do to scrounge up the rent for their condos. Oh, you evil bastard. Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Every once in a while, I get new viewers. Not very often, but if you're a new viewer that has found my channel, thank you and welcome aboard. And for the rest of you, like 40% of you still don't subscribe, please subscribe down below. I'd like to hit 500,000 before the end of 2024 so I can pretend to be relevant and maybe get some guests on the show. The mainstream media finally discovers the soft guy era and Drizzle Drizzle, and just as you would expect, it's toxic, it's dangerous, it's horrible, it's all the things that you think media would call it, not understanding, number one, it's a joke, and number two, it's pushback against the women that are like this. Now, did the media call it out when the women were doing this? No, of course not. Don't be stupid. Of course they wouldn't, because it's strong and empowering when women want to take advantage of men and get sprinkled with gifts and prizes, because that's what women deserve, because they're all powerful and all knowing. But if men would like that in return, they're evil. So we're gonna talk about this one. I just love the fact this may be one of the greatest trolls in history, because it's reaching the mainstream and they're taking it seriously. And yeah, 5% of it is serious, which is guys saying, hey, you're doing really well for yourself. You're a strong, powerful woman. You pay for the crap. But of course, they don't like that. They want us to be traditional men while they're out, doing their only fools and all the other things. Oh, let me put a pin in this. I've already done a video on this telling everybody what this is and that it's a goof, right? But the fact that mainstream has found it and now they're very upset about it, I think is hilarious. It just goes to show you how stupid and out of touch mainstream media is. They say the soft guy era movement is about promoting partnership. No, it's not. It's about promoting the woman paying for everything and the man being a pillow princess or pillow prince in this case, and he gets to get all the cash and prizes while she works hard. You're telling me you're a grown woman and you're my woman and you can't put 50% of the bills? You're broke and lazy, a TikToker who goes by the name of Lil Goody said. We all know being a provider in 2024 is a scam, so we don't care, and we're not doing that anymore. We know that's old-fashioned. These women got money. These women are working, so if they need to they need to contribute. Another influencer named Scarface Mark said. They say the trend blew up on TikTok earlier this month with Mark and Goody and many others, co-founders of the movement. Their slogan, Drizzle Drizzle, pays homage to an opposing campaign that predates the soft guy era, known as Sprinkle Sprinkle. The tagline was created by Leticia Padua, a creator who uses her platform to give women advice on how to get a man to provide for them. Now, in truth, her page doesn't advise women on how to get a man to provide. It gives advice on how to have high expectations and men jump through hoops and spend tons of money on you just for you to date them. There is a difference. Now, even Fox News gets this wrong. They say while Mark alludes to the focus of the movement to be reorienting men towards finding high-quality women, the basis of many of his videos revolve around finances. They want us to have money. I want my women to have money as well, he said in the video. Goody echoed the same sentiment in one of his videos, saying, you want me to pay 100% of the bills while you stay at home, make them weak-ass meals, do that weak-ass Pilates sessions you do every single day, all while you say, are we sending our kids to private school? How the fuck can we do that? I like this guy. So anyway, you guys get the soft guy era. I did another video of it, but I'm reading this because I want to read you how the media is portraying it. That's the important part of the story. I know many of you are like, dude, I know what this is. I got it. But I want you to just hear how the media portrays it, because to me, that's half the enjoyment. Because there are so many videos of women freaking out and getting pissed off over this. And the fact that, the media is now reporting on it, that's kind of funny to me personally. They say, let's see, what do they say here? With rising costs for everything from groceries to housing expenses, many are finding creative ways to stay afloat. They go into, obviously, the inflation and the jobs market. Then they go into a little bit of politics. So you get that one. But here's the one that I really like. This is from Lifehacker, written by Stephen Johnson. I wonder if Stephen is a dude. He is. He's a staff writer for Lifehacker, where he covers pop culture, weekly columns. He graduated from Emerson College with a BFA in writing, literature, and publishing. He's been on G4 TV. He won a Telly Award. He writes for all these leftist organizations. That makes sense. He also looks like a soy boy. Okay, so what does Stephen Johnson say about the out-of-touch adult's guide to kid culture, the soft guy era? He says sometimes we have to look at what toxic men are doing. I don't like it either. Oh, those awful toxic men wanting to go 50-50 on bills, or these strong-powered women to pay half of their crap. He says, this week, I dig around the cesspit of online alpha male influencers to find out what soft guy era means. He says, what is soft guy era? Man space influencers on TikTok and elsewhere have been hyping the phrase soft guy era for the last week or so, working hard to get the hashtag trending and to plant the idea in people's minds. And it seems to be working, at least on young men. So I looked into it, and I wish I hadn't. It got sand in my vagina. According to Scarface Mark, the person at the center of the soft guy trend, a man in his soft guy era wants to find a woman who will take care of him in ridiculous ways. Oh no, that's incorrect. It'll take care of him in the same way that women expect herself to be taken care of. It's just we want the same as what the women want. And if you say, oh, but that's unreasonable, now you understand the trend and why it's going viral, because women are being unreasonable. He says, seems straightforward enough, but Scarface isn't expressing a desire to be what used to be called a kept man. Like most everything from red pill and red pill adjacent people, I don't even know what that means. The soft guy era is a reactionary and dishonest concept, a troll driven by misogyny and money. Thank God somebody brought attention to the misogyny. So, as you can tell, I'm not taking this writing very seriously. Soft guy era is a reaction to the soft girl era trend that became popular, particularly with young African-American women in 2023. Soft girl seems to be mostly about self-care and living a life that isn't about struggle. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's all about being treated and men buying her expensive purses and taking her places that she doesn't have any right to go to because she's not a high-quality woman, but demands high-quality things. It is not about the struggle, so shut up. But he's writing this for people that have no idea what it is. He said, for some women, that means expensive vacations and lavishness. Well, that's not a struggle. A life that isn't a struggle is not lavishness, dummy. He says, or it means looking for a more gender traditional relationship where the man makes money and the woman keeps house and doesn't have a high body count and doesn't have a ton of STDs and isn't a single mother and isn't a boss bee. And oh, he didn't write that, but I had to put that in there. And he said, and there's the inflection point for the manfluencers. Is that what we are now, as manfluencers? In a world of online women hating for cash. Yes. That's what we're doing. The soft girl thing is an affront to men, an injustice, even though a man-supporting woman is rooted in patriarchal ideas that online dude guys usually support. You know what? I wonder what his boyfriend looks like. Do you think his boyfriend lets him sleep with other men? I'm curious. I'm curious. Where was I? Let's see. It's another gender war double blind. Women who want careers are hated, and women who don't want careers are hated too. The hatred is the real point. Influencers come up with slightly unique wrinkles on time-tested misogynistic ideas and use them to rile up the weirdos and increase their view counts and sell ugly t-shirts and cryptocurrency or whatever they do to scrounge up the rent for their condos. Oh, you evil bastard. How do these people take themselves for real, man? Women who want careers are hated. No, they're not. They're hated by lefties. They're hated by lefties. Guys like myself, I'd be like, hey, look, I'll do my best to provide. We'll probably not have a lavish life, but I'd give you a nice home. You come forward with a nil body count or one that's exceptionally low with real expectations. You take care of the house and learn how to cook and clean, take care of things. I'll bring home the cash. I'll do the heavy lifting. I'll fix the car. I'll mow the lawn. Wash or repair the roof. You do the laundry. You do the dishes. You cook dinner. I think that, and vacuum. I think that's a fair trade. Conservatives, those kind of men are fine with that. And we don't hate women that are workers. We don't. Now, does the left hate women that are workers? No. Do they hate women that are homemakers? Yes, they shame them. So really, the only people that are really hating is you weirdo. He said, I dug around on both the soft girl era and soft guy era hashtags. The most trafficked videos on the former are sappy odes to successful relationships, yearnings for romance, and pleas for peace and gentleness. Okay, so you're destroying your own point there, dude, my dude. He said the most popular ones are sappy odes to successful relationships, yearning for romance, and pleas for peaceful gentleness. Now that's what he says supposedly, I guess, is the soft girl era. I don't believe that. See, what they're looking for is traditional male providers. These are not traditional females. They're not coming forward with low and or no body counts, and they want to be the boss bees. He said the top soft guy posts are not like this. They're nearly uniformly unfunny comedy videos. Oh, I disagree. I think they're very funny. Made by a cadre of weird, greasy cranks acting like they're making jokes when really they're being assholes. You know what I like is it's highlighted. This has a hyperlink. What is being an asshole hyperlink to? TikTok, make your day. Okay, here's the video.
Asking, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm at the mall. I'm about to get me some cologne and shit. She was like, oh, okay. And what you gonna be doing after that? I had to go ahead and block her, bruh. Because what you're not gonna do is you're not finna keep asking me what you doing, and then when I tell you what I'm doing, and I say I'm about to buy me some cologne, you don't send me half the money. That's unacceptable. That's just low effort. And I don't care that I didn't ask you for the money. You should just know. You should read my mind. You should understand.
Guys, doesn't this sound exactly like the women sound? That's the point he doesn't get.
That if I'm buying me something, why aren't you chipping in? Why aren't you pitching in to help me get whatever it is that I'm trying to buy? You're not. You're worthless right now.
See, now we get it, right? The girl at the top here. This is Pernetha, and it's a sister. She says, "You sassy. Know your worth, King." Drizzle Drizzle says yen yen. And if we look at Yen Yen's account, it's a girl, y'all. Oh, I can't play the music. There's a girl. She knows it's a joke. She gets it.
So I'm texting this girl and she keep asking.
Women understand what we're doing. Renia, R-E-E-N-I-A. That's a woman's name if I've ever heard one. Renia says, man, the soft guy era is amazing. Keep it going, fellas. Perfect mirror to their BS. Another girl, know your worth, King. Do you see what I'm saying? Even the women, like the grounded women, right? The real women understand what we're doing. This guy obviously is more feminine than the women that are making fun of this, because at least they understand. This guy, he just wants to sit, throw attitude around, and then go cry in the corner because he's got sand in his vagina. That's one of my favorite expressions, by the way. I haven't used that in decades because I'm talking on YouTube. But it's just like whining over everything from the female point of view. And you're a dude. God, I hope she sees this article, dude, and calls you. They say all these dudes pretend they're rich alpha males turning away the supermodels, and it's a transparent act to everybody but the children and teenagers they prey upon. No, dude, they laugh along right with it. He said maybe the soft girls are working an online hustle of their own. So he admits it. They're working on an online hustle. But at least they don't make me feel like I need to shower and a nap. Okay, dude. Whatever. He talks over some other trends here that are going on. Let's see what the top comments here. Do they have it by the sort by the best? Anonymous user. I don't think you get it. Soft guy era is clearly a satire on how things that are seen as okay to do for women but are not for men. Specifically, calling out the idea of chivalry. The use of red pill is just a blanket term that once originated in extreme, but is now generalized and used to discredit genuine topics regarding gender equality. Stop thinking about gender rights as a war, because it isn't. I know you'll probably read everything before this and instantly try to pick it apart, but I implore you to just take a moment and truly read it, not as if trying to demean you, but trying to inform you. Thanks. And that's got the most up views. Another guest says, yeah, your whole article is unfounded in actual facts. The soft guy era is a response to the toxic parts of the soft girl era. When women say things like, if he takes me to Cheesecake Factory for our first date, that's below my standard. Or if a guy's not making $6-figure a year, then he can't take care of me. It's these kind of things and more that women routinely say that result in otherwise great men being passed over in the dating pool and saying it to women so they can see how ridiculous they sound. And also, notice how you didn't call out the women for being toxic? This is also a norm in our society, where when women do something, it's not being seen as toxic in nature, even when it is. See, so these guys get it. The people that don't are the ones in the media. They don't get it. They don't understand it. Now, I'll give Fox this. Fox didn't really tear it down. But they kind of were talking about like these men want 50-50 in the relationship. No. We want to be given 100%. 100% coming for her and 0% on my effort. That's Drizzle Drizzle. That's soft guy era. It's not being 50-50. And it's not saying that being a provider is a scam. It's saying she should be the provider. And you know, the pushback is because of things like this from CBS News. Single women are racing ahead of men in home ownership. Here's why. That's right. More women are buying homes than men. And you know what they say it's because? Women are making more money now than ever, and in many cases more than men, and women are graduating college at a higher rate than men. And so they're getting better jobs. And so now women can afford to buy homes. Now, of course, that means they're going into debt for the homes, and they're going into debt for their education, and they're probably going to end up going bankrupt. But nonetheless, women are ahead of men in home ownership. And this is from March 28th of 2022 from the Pew Research Center. Young women are out-earning young men in several U.S. cities. You have to understand when we're saying, okay, you want it to be equal, but you want traditional men because men make more still and because men take care of their family. Well, it's your turn. You want to be like a dude, then be like a dude. Ask dudes out. Ask a guy out. You're too shy? Then don't go out. Be single. That's how it is for men. We're too shy to ask somebody out. We stay single. You need to do the same thing. Because otherwise, we might ask you out and you might shame us, or you might not want us to do that, and that's toxic, so you ask a guy out. Oh, you're doing really well at home. You got your own place? You make your own money? Great. You're college educated? I'm not. You want to date me, or you just want to sleep with me because I'm hot and tall and good looking? Okay, well, you need to buy me gifts. Take me out to a nice dinner first. You better put out before I put out. That's the gag. That's the joke. But women are doing very well for themselves. So if they want to be like this, we're going to let them. And we're going to make fun of it. And we're going to laugh all the way to watching the normies and the media melt down over the madness. For those of you on YouTube, wait, did I have another segment? No, I'll go right into my next video. My next one, I have more information I'm going to put over on Locals and on Rumble. So if you're on YouTube and you want to see the little extra content, come on over, become a supporter today, betterbachelor.locals.com, $5 a month. You get free speech. You get to watch my live streams and stuff that I don't do on any other platform. So come on over and join us today. And we'll see you in the next one, I guess.